Hey team, Pastor Mindy here. My husband and I are chaplains for West Licking Fire and super honored to serve those of you who serve. I've met many of you over the years. Some of you I haven't met yet. And in light of Monday's events, I wanted to give you a little tidbit of information that maybe helps you and maybe it doesn't. But it's not just for the job that you do, but for in life, we can get in what's called the guilt gap. And this is one of the conversations I had with a firefighter on Monday afternoon. And I thought, if I could just get this little message to whoever else is interested or that it can help, then I'd love to do that. And so let me explain what I mean by the guilt gap. Dr. Caroline Leaf, incredible woman, very, very smart, much smarter than I am. She explains that our brains are wired for love and goodness. But oftentimes reality comes up far below love and goodness, right? Wouldn't it be nice if all day, every day was love and goodness? But it's not. Reality sets in lower. And sometimes when that happens, we try to reconcile it. We're trying to do this in our mind. And this is why, easy example is you could get 100 compliments a day. Wouldn't that be nice? But if you get one insult, that's what you're going to focus on. You could scroll social media and see a bunch of things that make you smile and laugh. But you see one thing that really burns you up and makes you angry. And that's the thing you're going to focus on. And you're going to ruminate. You're going to create imaginary conversations in your head on that one thing. And this is the same reason you could have 100 good runs, but you have one bad run. And that's what you're going to focus on. And that's what you're going to ruminate on. And that's what you're going to create these should have, could have, would have. Because what's happening? You're trying to do this. You're trying to reconcile. You're trying to fix it. But there are some things that can't be fixed. And you can't go back in time. And so your brain just, if I would have, fill in the blank, I could fix this. But you can't. And this is the same thing you'll see happening in family members when you give them the news. And they go through the guilt gap process where they are saying, if I could have, should have, would have, I could fix this. But we can't. So what do we do when we're in the guilt gap? You need to recognize I'm in the guilt gap. I'm filling this space because I'm trying to fix something that can't be fixed. And I'm trying to fix it by feeling guilty. Recognize that you're in it. And then 2, recognize that it's false guilt. Experts say that 90% of guilt is false guilt. So 90% of the time, that guilt you're feeling is not true. You're not truly guilty of something. 10% of the time, there may be something that you could have done differently. There may be 10% of the time, maybe you are guilty of not doing your job correctly. Then, obviously own that and do better. But most of the time, it's false guilt. So it's time to release it so that you can keep your brain healthy, keep your relationships healthy, and keep doing what you do and you love to do. So that's my encouragement for you today. If you find yourself ruminating over bad runs or, even things in your life that don't go well, recognize when you're in that guilt gap and you're trying to fix something that can't or shouldn't be fixed. Recognize that it's false guilt and release yourself from it. Obviously, as a Christian pastor, I release mine to God. But you could do that, or you could just release yourself from it personally. I hope this encourages you. We're here for you. The Chiefs have my number. I'll be available to talk if you want to talk or pray or anything else that I can do for you. And then my email is mindy@impactcity.church. Pastor Justin's email is the same, justin@impactcity.church. Thank you so much for what you do. It's incredibly important, and we have got your back in prayer. God bless.